Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the 36. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So that brings up second down.
It leads to second.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Head to 60, head to 60. Ready?
From the gun, it's Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Penix. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They do go for it. It's Penix.
Oh,
and it's a turnover
yeah.
to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
24. Son.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds comes short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A toss snap to Robinson. By a man, he's in the clear. Rolling into enemy territory. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix now on first down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Penix working from the gun.
No.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, that's funny.
Has room down the left sideline. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's D. Alford. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Set.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cowboy 80. Ready?
And he fakes the spike.
Oh.
And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Red. Rock, go.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Check out.
Third down give to Robinson. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Fourth down, here's Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lawrence now off the play action. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey,
Now a give. It's Etienne headed left.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down.
on red. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Okay, ready? Hey, run! Hey, son, son.
Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
18 Cardinal, 18. Hut, hut.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Hut, go.
Here's Penix.
Oh,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He's about to block out there, man.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Go! Hawk, set, take up.
Trying for it with Penix. And this one is launched downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. And he missed it, it's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Turn around.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
That's not gonna
And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Hey, easy, route.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by the rookie Xavier Watts.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Hey, run.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, lie.
This time it's a passing play. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter.
Oh!
The Jaguars. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup.
Second down, ETN gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
ETN again. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Fourth down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On first down, here's Penix.
What?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it.
Man. This is one of those games, man. I don't know what to say. This is a good one, but this is one of them games, man.
First and 10 coming up.
Third
Jaguars
quarter.
ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. ETN gets it on his own read. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hey, Rob, here we go.
They go right back to ETN. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, go, go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Jaguars have the football, and they're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter.
What was that called? What was that? Yeah, yeah.
Hold the ready.
Second and 6 coming up here.
On red. Turn. This is hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Penix on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London.
Incomplete.
So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Penix now against a blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd down, it's Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
32 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10, around Robinson. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 more yards. That's another Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
Keeping it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
14. Falcons 8. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's ETN on the give. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Cut out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
It
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence here running a sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Caught by his running back. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
If I'd have put my money on it, I'd have lost.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
Fred on the red.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Jalen Walker.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
Fields the hard squib kick. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
19 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
Here's Penix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 19.
Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. A gain of 4. It's now 7.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.
They said some crazy shit.